Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kurnia Dwi Albiansyah. I'm from Wansi. I would like to read a text of my final exam entitled Putri Hijau in the Melayu Delhi area North Sumatra. In the days of yore, when Shah Mukhayat Sultan of Aceh was resting in the place, suddenly he saw a green light from the east. The Sultan immediately called his vizier and asked what the light was. The vizier was also shocked and couldn't answer the Sultan's question. Only the next morning, Sultan's confident was sent to investigate the light. The result of investigation were said that the light came from the body of the Green Princess in the old Delhi. It was said that the princess was the daughter of the Delhi kingdom, Sultan Sulaiman. When he died, he left 3 children. The eldest was named Mambang Jazid, and the second was Putri Hijau, or the Green Princess, and the last one was Mambang Kaili. The sons and daughter of Sulaiman were considered by his people as the incarnation of the god. They were adored as magical. The Green Princess herself was a beautiful woman. Uh, she was called the Green Princess because her body always emitted a green light, especially if she was playing in the park during the full moon. Uh, Having heard the story, Sultan Mukhayat Shah then fell in love, even though Sultan had never seen the princess face before. Having feeling infatuated to the princess, he accompanied by his bodyguard left for Delhi to propose the daughter of the old Delhi kingdom. Upon arrival in Labuan, the Sultan immediately sent courier Yazid had personate spirit and told her about the Sultan's wish to marry the graceful Putri Hijau. However, Putri Hijau rejected Sultan Mukhayat Shah's proposal. Of course, the refusal made Sultan very angry and felt humiliated. Feeling disappointed, he challenged a war. The war ensued, and many of his soldiers were killed in the battle. Finally, the Prime Minister of Aceh discovered a trick which was thought to be able to defeat the Delhi Tua soldiers. The ruse took the form of shooting ringgit money at the enemy camps in the form of clumps, thorny bamboo that were tightly surrounding the town of Delhi Tua. Seeing the ringgit money, the people of Delhi Tua, without thinking anymore, immediately cut down the thorny bamboo clumps. As a result, the defense of the city of Delhi Tua was destroyed. It was difficult for them to withstand the attack of Sultan Mukhayat Shah army. To withstand further attacks, Mambang Kaili transformed himself into a cannon that couldn't shoot at the enemy. However, the battle was raging fiercely. He felt very thirsty. He asked the Green Princess for a drink, but his request was denied. According to the Green Princess, it could be dangerous. As a result, his joints felt weak. While he continued to spit out his cannon, suddenly his body broke in two. The head cannon was bouncing up to Aceh, while the rear remained at the Delhi. Mambang Jazid had the feeling that they would lose the war. He said to Putri Hijau, "If you are to be taken prisoner by the Sultan of Aceh, sooner ask the Sultan to place you in the glass coffin, and Sultan cannot touch you before arriving in Aceh. On arrival in on arrival in Aceh, you beg the Sultan to order his people to bring offering each of a chicken egg and a handful of rice or white rice. All these offerings must be built on a sword. After the ceremony is over, the lamp must be thrown into sea. He continued saying, at the time you get out of glass coffin, burn the inches while calling out my name Mambang Jazid. After leaving that last message, Mambang Jazid disappeared magically. What Mambang Jazid predict came true. Putri Hijau was under arrest, then taken as prisoner to the kingdom of Aceh. Before departing to Aceh, she immediately proposed the condition as ordered by Mambang Jazid. Sultan Mukhayat Shah granted it. In Aceh, the king's ship docked in front of Tanjung Jambu Air. The Sultan ordered his people to hold an offering ceremony as begun by Putri Hijau. All the people fulfilled what she asked. After the ceremony, Putri Hijau was seen coming out of her glass coffin in a puff of intense smoke. Putri Hijau mentioned her brother's name. All of a sudden, there was a gale and heavy rain accompanied by lightning, and the waves were very high, and the world was almost doomed. Suddenly came a giant dragon of the waves, and the boat went straight to the Sultan. He hit the ship with its tail until the ship split into two and sank immediately. Sultan Mukhayat Shah was saved. In the chaotic situation, the Green Princess immediately returned to the glass coffin so that when the waves hit the ship, she could float on the sea. The dragon immediately slid closer to the coffin and lifted the coffin with his head and carried her to the Straits of Malacca. The movement was so fast that the Sultan couldn't do anything. He could only dream, miss, and remember the Green Princess who was already his, but then disappeared forever. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.